Okay, we're back here for a quick stream. Really quick one this time. There were a number of things I forgot to wrap up the last time, and also I just got free time tonight, so I'll stream a little bit. Resume life. So last time we ended up here. On our way to the trash warrens, if I recall correctly. But we'll be going back for a bit. Just a bit. Just a bit. Can we get up there? No. If I remember correctly, you cannot get up there. Okay. Which is fine. Rainwater. Well, first person that we need to talk to is Mr. Nod here. I was watching a different streamer today, last night, who was also streaming Planescape Torment, and it was his first playthrough. This is my 10th playthrough, if I'm not mistaken. And I forgot about this particular quest. It's a really small one, but I feel like we need to do it. And it's with Nod. Hello, Nod. Someone comes to speak to Nod, speaks to Nod, eh? He suddenly breaks into a fit of hacking coughs, then nods to himself. And some questions. Get him a tenner. So. That's funny. It's a funny bug. Tell me about collectors. Me, he seems unsure for a moment, then nods assent. Me, he scoops up debtors, take the Dusties. Dusties pay jink for dead. Dead to the right place, dead happy. Dusties happy, not happy, eh? With Nod's shiny jink. Tell me about this area. Square, rack pickers square, trash everywhere, eh? Share grave square. Okay. Somewhere there is a... Tell me about collectors. Tell me about this area. Tell me about Sharegrave. Okay, do I know about the man about him? Do you know where I can find him? No. Looking for a journal. No. Tell me about Mepis. Midwife. Cares and charms. Huh. Okay. Go ahead, ask your question. There you go. Hey. He shakes his head, coughs, then resumes his nodding. You'd ask a nod, eh? Not ask you a question for you, eh? Okay, go ahead. Not has a sister, eh? Amaris lives in the hive, away from here, away from the square. So long ago was separated from his sister, taken away. You've been separated from her, and you'd like me to find her. You don't know her? He shakes his head sadly for a moment, chewing his lower lip. If you sees her, if you does, tell her Nod, her brother, worries about her, eh? He does. He worries. Why don't you go find her? No! Nod covers his head with his arms, mumbling to himself. Nod can't speak right no more. He can't. Nay, and he smells a corpse in the dirt, a square, rack picker square. No! The outburst sends him into a fit of hacking coughs. What exactly happened to you, Nod? Nod sniffs, looking at the ground quietly. Finally he begins nodding to himself, speaking softly. Nod was young, he was, and started hearing voices telling Nod to do this, do that. Bad things bad, like chewing in Nod's fingers. He holds his hands to his face and you can see old bite scars beneath the caked-on filth. Go on. So Nod's parents takes him away as they does. Puts him in a dark place, a winged tower, where they pokes needles and hooks in Nod's head. Voices stop, they do, but Nod can't think right, can't talk straight. Nod escapes the place he does, wakes up in the hive, Where's this winged tower? Dunno, bad place, bad. He shakes his head violently, clutching at his temples before resuming his usual nodding. Go on with your story. Not wakes up. There's collectors, eh? Collectors poking at Not, saying, look, not a deader. Deader he's not. Takes him back, takes him. And they takes Not back, they does. Back to the square. So long years ago. Alright, I'll find your sister for you. Not thanks you, he does. Not thanks you. Amaris was pretty, so pretty. Lives in the hive now. Fair skinned she was, hair like jet, and always in blue. She was always in blue.
Updated my journal.
She was always in blue. Now that blue, despite the fact that I watched this yesterday, however, I do not remember where the lady is. I think she is somewhere. I don't remember. I think she is somewhere by the Smouldering Corpse Bar, maybe? We'll go around. We'll go a roundabout way. Maybe we'll see a woman in blue. And then... oh, and then... is that a woman in blue? No. That is a harlot. That is a harlot offering sexual services. Well, we don't need none.
I'm gone.
Harlots are collecting. Oh, interesting. Lot of blue. Harlots. Angry high dweller, what are you angry about? Ah, piss off high thugs. I really hate those. Just can't be arsed anymore. Oh! While we're at it, bloody starved barking dogs and shit. Let's deal with him. Starved dog barking thug. Give it a long fall on hole. Snarl back at him. And he is going down. Oh shit. I didn't want to die to him. I died to him once already. Like the same sort of dialectry, you must say. Well. Okay, how thugs, that's fine. Wasn't there an... Barking Wilder. Harlot. I think we dealt with all of them. Have we killed any before? Like we died to one of them before. It's a drunk hound. Okay, about that. It's not nice to take advantage of a drunken lady, so we won't. And I don't really want to talk to her either. Enough of drunks around here. Okay, the charm. The amount of hive thugs that died in the process of all of these playthroughs done by different people are enough to feed the blood war for a century. We've done our share of grievances. Oh, look, hive thug. Hive thugs are okay, because these hive thugs do not attack us. So she wasn't here, was she? Where was she? I have a feeling that she was outside. Outside of where, though? We'll find her. Don't remember, but we'll find her. Oh, Anne, come on. Anne, could you please stop insulting me? Insulting me like that. What a bitch. Okay. Schmucks. Okay, we need to go in here. Yeah, we need to go in here first. I wonder where she is. And we actually forgot to talk to this guy, Morik. You see, Americans regarding you with a stony gaze. I spoke with Norwich and did as he asked. Emmerich nods. You have done as I asked. Do you wish to continue with your initiation? Yes, I'm still not certain my beliefs are those of the Dustman, but I would like to see more of the faction before making a final decision. I have another test. Seek one of our initiates awaiting death. He is here in the... It's a guy? I thought it was a lady. He's here in the bar. He reaches for the true death out of passion. If he persists, it shall remain forever out of reach. Speak with him and see if it can be helped. I already spoke to him about it. I would know what to speak of. He has chosen life over death for now. I would know your thoughts on awaiting death's choice. He is not a dustman, perhaps in time. We spoke with the initiate awaiting death. Your thoughts on the initiate awaiting death are known to me. You have done as I asked, Emmerich nods. I have another test. There is another I wish you to speak to here at the bar. Her name is Sia. Sia is an initiate of the 5th Circle. Emmerich falls silent for a moment. She no longer holds Dustman teachings as she once did. Her heart is bitter. One would know why. Again, I already spoke to her. The fever she was stricken with a half a month ago. Oh! I mixed it. Yeah, that's a lady. Like that. Yeah, okay. I mixed the sexes up anyway. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. A month ago has made her afraid of death. She blames the Dustman. I would know what you said to her. I told her that her fear and doubt has defined her. She is not a Dustman. You have done as I asked, Emmerich nods. Do you wish to continue with your initiation? Yes, there is more to learn about the Dustman faction. I wish to continue with the tests. An initiate of the 5th Circle, Soigo, has undertaken missionary service for the Dustman. Emmerich falls silent for a moment. Don't know whether he's trying to make a point or whether he's confused. His path is not one known to me nor to the faction. I would know his whereabouts. Isn't so going at the mortuary? No longer. His departure was sudden. I'll go look for him then. Now, okay. Where is that? Where is Mr. Sawyer? It's not at the.
All right.
It's not at the bar. Yes, high thug. Sure. We do not care. Fight these guys. Here again. You have news for Septai? I found the starved dogs barking and penned 3 of them in the dead books.
Updated my journal.
The dead book. The powers be not blind in their justice this day. The woman reaches into her spider-like hair and draws forth a copper earring. Here you are. A pretty bit of it should fetch. This worth 33 coppers at least, I'm sure. It belonged to one of my sisters. She won't be needing it anymore. Very well, said I. Don't leave me alone. Bunch of menaces. Oh, who was this lady? What did he give me? Copper earring? That's not very good, is it? Yes, let's just anger all the thugs things. Shalander. No apologies. She's got to do something with the quest.
I'm gone.
Oh, I think we'll be back for her a little bit later. At the moment, we need to find a blue lady. A lady in blue. And I do not see her anywhere. Sad state of affairs indeed. Where is she? Oh, come out, come out! We'll be running in circles forever until we bloody find you. Blue lady. Was she indoors? Could she be indoors?
I'm gone.
Maybe it is I who am mistaken. Okay, let's go in here. Move out of the way, harlot. Silly wench. Oh yeah, I stole from you. I remember now.
I'm gone.
Bye-bye. Cool your heels. Cool your heels, Kata. Another annoying voice I did there.
All right.
Braskin we don't need. Yeah. Have we talked to Crier of Essanon? Might have. Have we? Aha, yes. You see the Crier of Essanon. He still emits choked sobs as he chants the dead city's name, and tears roll down his cheeks. I've seen to it that Essanon's name has been remembered. It lies carved upon the black stone monument outside of the mortuary.
Updated my journal.
Suddenly there's a brief whisper in the air and the man's eyes dry. One of the tears that ran on his cheek simply vanishes. Then Essanon is served. I will tell my fellow criers of the stone you have described. You have my gratitude. It did cost me some copper to see that the name of the city was carved on the stone. Do you think you could spare some to repay me? He nods and reaches into his robes. All I have is yours. You're welcome.
All right.
5 copper coins. Harlot. Now, greetings. No, she's not. She's not. I knew it wasn't there. This is a harlot. That's just a hive dweller. Where the heck is that blue lady? Where is she? She be in the whatchamacallus? The angled alleyways? Do not remember. Now she looks like a noble. I remember the quest, and I also remember that particular lady looks like a noble. Could she be inside the bar? Maybe. Interesting.
All right.
We did a lot of quests, but we didn't handle a lot of them. I've tapped. And we have dweller. I don't think it's somewhere over here. I'll look drunk like I'll be shy. Okay, well, I'll go in here. Drusilla definitely isn't Amaris. No. While we're at it, should we also go into the lamp and do a little bit? Oh, there she is. I told you she was somewhere near the bar. I need to get rid of these. And the annoying thing is they respawn too often. Like, if they only respawn once in a while, I think they respawn every time. You see a young woman dressed in a tight leather bodice and leggings. She smells faintly of cheap perfume, and her face, though pretty, is painted with garish makeup. She smiles coyly as she sees you. Seeking some company, love? Are you by any chance Amaris? She stares at you silently for a time, then speaks. I was called that once, long ago. Who are you? I was sent to find you by Nod, your brother. He's worried about you and hoped I could tell him how you were. Nod? He's alive? Where? Why didn't he come to seek me out himself? I think he's ashamed. He's a collector now, living in poverty. In Rackpicker's Square. It doesn't seem quite right in the head, I mean.
Updated my journal.
He was a bit touched even as a child, when his name was Thodus. Oh, I missed him so. Ashamed, though. My own work's no more proud. Oh well, at least I'm doing well for myself. For a hive, at any rate, eh? I must visit him soon. She looks at you closely for the first time since you've spoken. Are you a friend, Innards, huh? Sort of a sort, I guess, yes. Could you... She frowns, biting her lip, as if considering something. Could you give this to him? She steps close to you and offers a pouch of what looks to be about 100 copper commons. Yes, I'll get it to him. I'm sorry, Kataba, could I get you to swear it to me? A lot of copper it is, for me at least. Yes, I'll get it.
My journal.
Don't want to be an asshole. Like, I'm not the best guy out there, but don't really want to be an asshole like that. I thank you. Go to speak to Not for me and tell me not to worry about him doing so. Now, actually, if we want to be chaotic, this is the right thing to do. Just keep the coin. But I feel bad about it. I really do. Really do.
All right.
Maybe I could get a Dusty.
Maybe I could get a Dusty. Anne. Every time I pass by, Anne is just saying the darndest things. She's just a menace. She's a menace to this city. All right.
Done.
Nod, Mr. Nod. Hello. Which one of you is Nod? You are. Someone comes to speak to Nod. I spoke to your sister, Maurice. You did. Not so happy he is. How's Nod's sister? Tell him of her, Maurice. Tell Nod, please. His excitement sets off a long series of hacking coughs. When he can finally speak again, he asks, "Is Nod's sister still pretty, so pretty?" "Yes, she is. She's a servant now at a tavern in the Hive." Yes, she's doing well and she's worried about you. "Not so pleased to know his sister's alright." He looks as if he's going to cry for a moment, then swallows hard. Anything more, she said, for Nod to hear." Yes, she wanted you to have these copper commons. She will also visit you as soon as she can find the time.
Updated my journal.
Nod's head stops nodding abruptly and his jaw drops as you hand him the 100 coins. Beneath, I got 2,980. What do I do with the money anyway? Beneath the dirt brown hood, his eyes gleam with joy. "Such wonderful news. It is good, wonderful news." And suddenly he's go, "Such wonderful news it is. Good, wonderful news, eh? Not thanks you, and thanks you again, and thanks you 1,000 times more, eh? That could help, very well, Nod. Got some good XP out of that. Now, Miss Meredith, I need healing.
Updated my
No,
journal.
I sort of thought I want to buy stuff. Silver ring, dirty rat charm. I'll sell this shit. I'll sell another dirty rat charm. He's got junk. He's got nothing. She's got nothing new at the moment, but we'll see.
Done.
So, don't know where Soigo is. I do not remember. I'm pretty sure you could do that quest before leaving. But I'm not going to waste my time at the moment because I have no idea where he is. I honestly don't remember this quest at all. So we'll just go and we'll come back and we'll deal with it later. We'll go to the trash warrens. I like this area quite a lot. And hate it at the same time, with a passion. Hello. A ragged, middle-aged collector approaches as you enter the area. Aye, he quickly looks you over and then sneers. Don't know you. I don't believe I made your acquaintance either. The collector continues to glare at you. I'm looking for a man named Farad. What you're looking for is no concern of mine, Burke, he spits. What is concerning me is that you're still breathing in my presence. Collecting buddies before they're dead sounds like... Actually, no. If you don't let me pass, Collector, one of us is going to the mortuary. It won't be me. Collector responds to your threat by pulling out a knife from one of his pockets. I'd be disagreeing with you, Burke. It's you hold some big jink in me pockets. How dare you, stupid bitch. You don't know shit. Is this the... Hit the same number of times. Can I cast speed 3? Yeah. Spell only affects the caster when the caster's attack while the spell is in effect. All hostile creatures within the 10-foot radius take equal damage. Last one. Attack before level with the caster effect are not cumulative. At the moment, it's not that great, is it? Ah, and I didn't have slept. Okay. Wait, Scripture of Steel. We do not want to cast on that boy. Submerge the will. Okay, this guy. Oh, that's a shield. No. Ho ho ho. Hey boys, hey boys, hey boys. Right now, you know. Now, is there quick loot? Oh, there's quick loot button. Jesus, I didn't know that. That's new. What's the AI there? How to play? Yes. Okay. 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 You can attack Morty all you want. You can't hit him first, and then he's got most HP. Dakin, can you please? I thought I was looking for an aggressive stance on this. You know what? This is too easy. Or we are. That's not graphics. Or we overpowered. Nice. Nice. Now they're all dead. There is a diplomatic way of avoiding this fight. I am feeling nasty this playthrough. I do not want these people to survive. I do not care for them to survive. Oh, you know. Had enough. What's in here? Nothing in here. These walls, the walls of these trash warrens are made of junk crushed together by the weight of the mountains of garbage above. And see, this is why I like this area. I like the piles of trash. I don't know. They're cool. They're cool in this setting. Corpse fly charm. Morty, you can have the corpse fly. You like that kind of stuff, don't you? Don't you, Morty? I'll be calling him Morty from now on. Morty. Yes. Let's do this. Now, you may ask me, do I need junk? Probably don't. I actually 100% certain I don't. But I will be carrying it with me, because that's how it goes. Trash Warren's Thug. These guys are a bit more aggressive than the Hive Thugs, because you still have a chance with the Hive Thugs that they won't really attack you. Won't really attack you. And for these guys, no chance. No chance. Give good hefty XP as well. Nice. Carpet commons. No idea. I don't remember where to go. Which direction exactly? Okay. These are not attack house. Okay. They will later. I'm sure. Wow. What a bunch of loot. It's good loot. Cranium Rat Charm. And this is good for intelligence as well. But it's mostly for a thief. A thief. Oh, let's be hoping we'll be getting a thief sooner rather than later. Shit. Clicked out of the window. Okay. What's up here? Trash Warren's Thug. Oops, sorry. Sorry there, matey. A collector. I'm not going to... Who are you? Who are you? I'm the death of ya. And I am the death of ye, and of ye, and of ye, and of ye all. Shite.
Balance in all things.
Yes, I would like to balance out your health. You could have, you might have noticed I'm not using my magic much yet. Well, first of all, there's not much need for it at the moment. Second of all, it's not very good yet. Now, I was giving out advice last night on this other person's stream, and I have to say, I wasn't really entirely honest. I wasn't lying, but I said that playing as a mage is fun. it is fun. I think it's fun anyway. Is it? And I also said that mages are OP. Are they really OP? Are they? You know, they're good. Don't get me wrong. They're not bad. But there are certain limits to mages, especially early on. Unlike a lot of other games, D&D games, you know, unlike a lot of other games, like, well, I don't usually play mages. This is like the only game where I play mages. Well, where I play as a mage. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering. I haven't had enough sleep last night because I was with the stream, and then also I had to work today, and it's very hot, and that made me quite fatigued with the whole ordeal. Now, interesting. I remember something quite peculiar about this area. Hopefully.
I'm gone.
Wasn't there a portal somewhere around here? I think there was. I do not remember how to access it. Buried villager. That's what it means. Oh shit.
Wounded. It is
So I'm wounded. Yes, I'll have to use some healing, I suppose.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Is that to the buried village? I think so. See? I'm weak as hell. I don't have that much, what was it? I don't have a lot of strength or anything like that. And yet, I manage to kill things quite nicely. Also, I pick up way too much crap. It really is crap. It sells for like 1 copper coin. Well, I can't stop myself from not looting it, obviously. Dakan, as a person with a knife, with a big ass knife, you get to have all these bloody knives. And as a person with rings in my ears, I get to keep all these rings. That's the logic I'm following. Let me check. Okay. I think that's the portal I was thinking of. However, we will check other avenues first. I think there are still ways. I think you just access the buried village. Oh, Jesus. These guys. Power of 1 on the guy. And he's got no come on, Morty. Morty, you gotta be the tank in this situation. Nice, guys. Yeah, we're such a great team. A skull, an old man, and a deader. This is one of the reasons this game is so cool. It's got so many bizarre characters. Don't want to say wacky, not just wacky. They're really nice, really good characters. And I think Dakan at the moment just draws all the bloody aggro. And he's got the least. Well, not the least HP, but he's got quite a little HP.
I'm gone.
Getting a million of everything. A million of everything. I'll just sell it off. I can't sleep in this area, I don't think. No. Okay, this is the road to the trash warrens. Okay, I remember it now. This is the portal that I'm looking for. It's not a big thing. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Now, you see this? Casts ice knife. Very nice. Cranium rat. Cranium rat. Cranium rat. Cranium rat.
What?
Hate the buggers.
Your reasons for your incessant clicking are necessary.
Clicking.
What's up, Chief?
What's this?
Jaw is hanging on my head. Just give me a hand here.
Oh, schmucks. Oh, I got that. I can raise that. Got no spells. I need to heal or I will die. At least, sort of, what's great. The more the more of these bastards you kill, the better you become. Well, the less powerful they become. What do you mean no? I'm killing all the rats. Oh, you mean no about my partners in crime? Not a problem. I am the nameless one after all. I can raise the dead. Ah, screw you, rats. I'm not dealing with your nonsense.
Even when the mind is not.
No. I'll show him. I'll show him. It's not bad. The worst part is I have to pick all this up. But there is quick loot button. There is a quick loot button. Oh, nice, nice. First we need to. Yes, we need to pick up. Huh? And he didn't drop it. How come? I don't understand. Where is Morty's shit? Come on. Where is it? Did he not drop everything? Absolutely. There it is. God. Thought I lost it. Thought I lost it all. Now, as you can see, I'm carrying around quite a lot of silly stuff. Now, there's a very good reason for it. And that reason is I am a hoarder. Not as big of a hoarder as Solace there. However, still a hoarder. Now, what we need to do... Quick loot! Oh, this is amazing. This quick loot button is great. I didn't know it was here. This is only in this version. Okay. No room. Silver frame invokes pain mirror. When used, this item causes an attacker to feel the same pain and hurt that he has inflicted upon the user. Sadistic frame. It's a nice item. It's a nice item. This goes here. He gets all the charms because he's got all the charm. Now, tails. Give me the rat tails. Give me all the rat tails. And I'm running out of I'm out of inventory space. Yes. Over here.
Looks like that's come for the bill.
What? I'm dead.
Are you well?
Oh, there was a trap. I forgot about it. I was murdered by a trap. And we wake up here. Look at this. This tub is filled with a mess of rotting body parts. They all look picked clean. This is a pile of foul-smelling body parts. Arms, legs, torsos, even the occasional head. I've played this game. Last time I played this game was about 15 years ago. And it was the normal edition. It was no enhanced edition then. It was a little bit different. And then, but I completed this so many times that I do know pretty much all the secrets at this point. I don't think there are any other things that I need to worry about. Now, we need to heal. Oh, minor embalming is very bad, apparently. And I completely forgot about that. You see a blockish woman dressed in a heavy burlap robe. She lumbers about the room, her joints popping as she bends over to pick up objects from the various tables. Her hair is bound back from her head with a bone hairpin, and she has a sour, curd-faced expression. She's mumbling to herself in a sing-song voice. Greetings. The woman doesn't appear to hear you. Instead, she stumbles back to one of the long tables and begins picking at one of the corpses. Come on now. She clicks her teeth. Don't be all difficult on Marta. He's being difficult, isn't he, Marta? Yes, he is. Let's watch what she's doing. From what you can see, it looks like she's digging teeth out of the corpse's mouth with only her hands and fingernails. When that doesn't work, she pulls out a splintered wooden chisel and a mallet and thwacks at the gums until the tooth snaps free, then puts it into a bag at her waist. What are you doing? Marta leaps away from the corpse, startled, and gives a piercing shriek. Ah! She catches her breath, then hisses angrily at the corpse on the table. If dead you were not, you might have said something earlier, false corpse, nasty corpse, yes. Have you no shame? Throw voice. So we can fool her. Pretend that we are the that it's the corpse speaking. We'll do that. I want to prank her. So throw voice. You are the one who should be ashamed. Knocking out my teeth like that. Have you no respect for the dead? Ha! Marta puts her hand on her hips and puffs indignantly. Likes you cared for your teeth, all rotted and scored and syrup brown. Wonder they's not plopped out of your bone box. She scratches her head. Isn't that right, Marta? Hey, all rot and gone they are. Throw eyes. Let's go on with the prank. Oh, you will be punished for your evil teeth taken, Marta. I shall haunt you until the end of your days. You hear this, Marta, do yous? Marta's face scrunches up like a wrung rag. I hears it, Marta, I hears it. With a grunt, she starts pounding the corpse with her fists, making meaty thwacks with every hit. Haunt me, will you? Take this and this. Throw voice. Oh, stop. I will haunt you no longer. Forgive me. Damnable debtors. Marta takes a deep breath and lets the chisel fall on her side. That's more like it, eh, Marta? Yes. Corpse quiet. Yes. Oh, I like pranking old ladies. That was a nice prank. But yeah, we'll have to tell the truth that it was not the corpse who spoke, but us. Marta squints and turns. Eh? How'd you get over there so fast? She mumbles to herself. Marta, how did she do that? No glimmer. This grave bait's blind and near deaf. Marta is still mumbling to herself something about corpses and gratitude, which you don't quite catch. Who are you? Marta did this one. Asks who I was. Hey, he did. She starts humming. Nobody but mine. I am Marta the seamstress. Marta the seamstress. She turns away, back to the corpse, singing her name to herself. What are you doing? Marta turns back to the corpse with a huff. I am trying to get this bird to give up his stitches and his teeth, and he isn't recuperating. No. She wags her finger as if lecturing a small child. Stubborn as stone, isn't he, Marta? She pouts. Yes, he is. Okay. I want to ask you some questions. Can I rest here? Marta, Marta sleeps here. You can sleep if you want, yes. I don't think Marta have a problem, does you, Marta? She shakes her head. No, Marta doesn't. If you doesn't. Very well. I need to rest. And we'll come back to Marta. We've rested for 2 days straight. That's a record. Okay, let's loot her barrels first. There's nothing in the barrels. Needle and thread. Nice. I like needle and thread, although it doesn't really do that much, but I, for some reason, like it. What we're going to do now... See a lot of villages here. We're leaving them for now. I want to go back to where I died. Of course, because I haven't finished looting. Oh, hello, Bish. As you enter the room, a large, heavy-set man gets up from his chair and approaches you. Hello there, my name's Bish. Who might you be? Of course, in this playthrough, we lie to him and we say that our name is Adan. What? Bish stares blankly at you, then shakes his head violently. I never seen you before, and Farrah didn't tell me about no Adan coming around. You notice his hand moving slowly towards the weapon. You best be telling me what you're doing here, Buck. Okay. What do we do there? Here. Got nothing to hide. Shows confidence. Yes, let's try this. Perhaps Farrad's confidence in you does not extend as far as you might think. Bish snorts at you. Well, you tell him he'd best be readjusting those thoughts if he expects my men and me to keep watch over this bleeding sinkhole. He seizes his weapon and motions at the trapdoor located on the floor. On with you! Farewell. This guy is pretty easy to outsmart. But there are other options. You can fight him, of course. You can also try different other things. You'll get XP. It's pretty nice. I need to go back here. I haven't finished looting the chest. Okay. Magic missiles. Clock charm. Petrified club. Clock charms. Inventory fill. Give me the clock charm. Prickly club. Identify. Club of Nettles. Damage 1 to 6. Crushing. Special causes confusion. To hit, +2, etc., etc. This is pretty good. It's pretty good, but we can't use it because we are not a fighter. Scroll magic missiles. Do we have it? Yes, we do. Does Dakon have it? No, he doesn't. That's silly. It's a bit silly, don't you think? Let's give it to Mr. Dakon then. Copy spell. Ah, is that so? Alright. He's so weak at the moment. He doesn't have a lot of spells. Chromatic old. We don't need an identifier. Oh, silly me. I thought you could erase spells. Can't you? Pretty bloody sure you can. Or was it in a different D&D game? Maybe. Maybe you can't. Sorry about that. Alright. I'll look it up, actually. I'm interested. Because I think you used to be able to delete spells from your spellbooker if it was too full. But maybe that's just in a different game. So, I'll be honest, I don't quite remember. Okay, so this is a very, very short stream. I was just finishing up stuff in the hive before I moved on here. However, tomorrow we'll have a longer stream. I'll be having a bit of a drink. I'll be having a bit of fun. Oh my god, I can't even add anything. Oh, Jesus. Oh no, it's the wrong character. This inventory management is just terrible at this point. So, tomorrow I'll have a longer stream. I'll mess about a bit more, see how much we can complete. We're already on episode 6. Not bad. But the game is far from finished, I'll tell you that. And we'll see how long it takes us. There'll be more action, so it'll go a bit faster from here on out. So, Martha. I had some questions for you, Martha. Who are you? Marta, did this one ask whose I was? He did. She starts humming. Nobody but mine. I am Marta. Marta the seamstress. Marta the seamstress. Okay, we already asked that. What are you doing? I am trying to get this bird to give up his stitches and teethes. Stitches and teethes. What are you talking about? Gotta pulls the stitches out. The teethes, eh? Marta, perhaps you could give me a hand. I have been giving you a hand, old Batty. No need to take that tone with me, pulling out the stitches and teethes, yes. And the thingies inside. Thingies inside? I think she means organs. I hope she means organs. Thingies! Morty turns to Marta. Yes, thingies. He then turns to you. It's all semantics. Marta, why are you putting out the corpse's teeth and stitches? She's a crazy old lady.
Updated my journal.
Put him aside, Marta. That's what I does here. She scratches her head. Aye, Marta, we do. Stitchy thread and teethes are precious. Can be turned into jink. Strip the corpses we bring you, they tell Martha. Pulls out teeth, stitches, thingies inside the corpse, strip and cold, and then we'll sell them to the dusties. You pull stitches out of corpses. Can I buy some needle and thread from you? She seems confused. Buy, jink. Ain't you here to pick some up? That's what you're here for, ain't ya? To pick up the thread, bones, rattling, teethes? No, I'm not here to pick them up, but I'll buy some from you. She stares at the coins in your hand as if not sure what to make of them. Shiny. She frowns. What did they want us again, Martha? She mumbles. Marta, what did they want? Let's see what you have. Old bat, crazy old lady. She's got a glass eye. Yes, it's terrible. Teeth of the Viper, however, is great. We can give it to Morty, and he'll be unstoppable. Unfortunately, what I wanted is to sell stuff to you first, old lady. Oh my god, we need to find some way of selling things, and I don't quite remember where to do that in here. Let me find somebody. Villager, don't care about you.
Alright.
We'll do a proper search of this area a little bit later in the next episode. For now, Radine, good, but not good enough. Now, again, village thugs, which are the same as hive thugs, but different. It's terrible. Okay. What is this? Ojo, you buy stuff, don't you? See, a burly man with a slack jaw, the spark of intelligence is in his eyes, little more than a brief flare. Who are you? He blinks at you. Point at him. Who are you? Ojo. Okay, Ojo. I had some questions. Ojo stares at you. What are you doing? Ojo talk. He stops abruptly and begins massaging his hand. Examine his hand. There's a small inflamed scab on his skin. As you watch, he peels the scab away again. What happened to your hand? Bit. Who bit you, Ojo? He looks at the wall and looks back at you. Man in wall. There's a man in the wall? He looks at the wall and then looks back at you. We'll talk to him later. He's not a merchant. Oh, I remember where the merchant is. Okay, not a problem. So we'll sell stuff first. Talk to Marta. There he is. And we'll do a proper sweep of the area later. Quint, yes. You see a short, fat-faced man who is covered in filth and grime. He smells bad and his teeth are rotten, as true for most people around here. He wheezes and looks you up and down and says, I'm Quint. You new? Yes. He looks at you suspiciously. You're selling or trading? Yes. His eyes narrow even further. Dealing, hey? With me? Or everybody back? Which? With you. Just me? Me? Hey? Yes, just with you. That's so, hey? That's deal, eh? Alright. That was easy. Yeah, see, I just want to sell all this crap. Dirty rat charms, don't need them. I mean, they're not useless, but I don't need it. Club of Nettles. Club of Nettles I'll leave. It's a unique weapon. at the least. Excuse me. Rusty dagger. Jagged knife. Okay. Stiletto. Corpse fly charm. We'll leave that. We need to sell all the junk. It's too much junk. Skull magic missile. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, this first level spell, it doesn't matter that much. Iron knuckles, battle axe, green steel knife. High quality sledgehammer, not charm, dirty rat, clot. Shamanic rod. Ah, now this can summon magic missiles. 570. Angleless eye. +1 armor class, -1 armor class, detect traps. We don't need it. Divine Sensor, and that's it. Divine Sensor can be useful. It's extra resurrect, but that's alright. We're fine. We don't need any of that just yet. So, we need to talk to Marta a little bit more before we move on. Martha, come on. Some questions for you, Marta. Can I see what you pulled from corpses recently? Yes, teeth of the viper. We need that. Don't need any of the rest. Some questions for you, Marta. Can you dig in my body to find anything? Remember, we are unable to die. Marta squints at you. Then nods. Marta can do that, can't you, Marta? Yes, you can. I am not going to watch this, Morty says. Where? Marta is studying you as if looking for the best place to crack you open. Crack open my skull, if you would. You lie upon the table, and the last thing you see is Marta standing over you, chisel and mallet at the ready. There's a sharp crack, and you scream at everything as everything goes black. Fall into darkness.
My journal.
Your vision slowly returns to see Marta standing over you, shaking her head. Nothing. Found, eh, Marta? She shakes her head. No, nothing, Marta. No luck. Should we try again? Let's try the stomach, shall we? You lie upon the table, and Marta stands over your rusty knife at the ready. There's a stabbing pain as she slices into your abdomen, then cuts brutally downward in a saw-like motion, exposing your innards. Despite the pain, you watch in morbid fascination as she lifts up your stomach. Watch. Your vision slowly returns to see Marta standing over you, shaking her head. Nothing. How about my ribcage? You lie upon the table, and Marta stands over you, a chisel and mallet at the ready. There's a sharp crack as she splits your rib cage open, and you choke back your screams as she begins to fish in your lungs. As you try and gasp for air, you go numb and then black out from the pain. Fall into darkness. Again, she finds nothing. However, check the intestines. Maybe you could find something in there. You lie upon the table, and Marta stands over you, a rusty knife at the ready. There's a stabbing pain as she slices into your abdomen, then cuts brutally downwards in a saw-like motion, exposing your innards. Despite the pain, you watch in silent morbid fascination as she plunders through your organs, humming to herself. Watch. There's a wrenching pain as Marta lifts up the... lifts up the ropey mass of your intestines, blood and other fluids streaming from it. Look at this, Marta, look at this. I see. Cut there. Marta makes a small, deft incision in the side of one of the intestines. And you hear a ting as something small and metallic strikes the floor.
Updated my journal.
Marta then dumps the soapy mass back into your torso, then reaches down, picks up the object. A ring, it appears, and she flicks it to you. Pretty, eh, Marta? She nods. Yes, Marta, one shouldn't swallow such a thing. No. Thank you. Was there anything else? Nothing more. Okay. Thank you, Marta. It was painful. Now, as a result, we have the Twisted Ring. +1 to armor class. We don't need the negative token yet, so we'll use this. We'll leave the negative token. Let's just put it here and give Morty this. And another peculiar item that we got is this. This ropey mass of bloody intestines appear to be yours. You have to admit it makes you uncomfortable to see them outside of your body. Oh, the sound. Lovely sound. Anyway. Tooth of the Viper. 2 to 7 piercing. Enchanted +1. Poisons the target. And Ingris's teeth are only 1 to 6. But I think they have higher speed. Yes, they do. Well, I like this one better. So we got new teeth from Naughty. Okay. Let's ask her some more. Why are you pulling out the corpses? What do you find in the bodies? What do you find in the bodies? Thingies. The others takes them. Who? Fatface, Gimme Pig, Quint, and the other crutch, hobble, crutch, fair, odd, Farad. In it that right, Marta? She gives that queer smile and nods. Hey, it is Marta. What do they do with the things you dig out of the corpses? Sell for shinies. Let's see. Okay. Sell the corpses to the Dusties. Tells you to strip. Farad, where is he? Marta shrugs. Where's Farad? This one asks. He's here, Marta, isn't he? She nods. Hey, Farad is here, Marta. One of the buildings here. He's... What do they do? What do they down there? They sell. Okay, I think we're done with Marta. For now, at least. That's Marta. Sweet old lady. Let's check our mage book. Do we have everything? We pretty much do. No big deal. Swarm Curse is pretty nice. We won't bother with it for now. So for now, this stream, this is all I can offer for today. Tomorrow, however, there'll be a bigger stream, a longer stream, hopefully more entertaining one than this one. So come have a look. But today, unfortunately, I have to be done for today. Thanks for watching, and good luck with all of your endeavors, etc., etc. Bye bye.